We want to be your friend. We want to be your partner. But if you want to make China a hostile country, you have to bear the consequences.
A stark warning as hostilities over Hong Kong grow. Now a row over technology looming. The UK likely to reverse a decision to allow Chinese giant Huawei into its 5G network. The ambassador clear that would hurt.
The consequences, there might be many. First, it damages Britain's image as an open, business-friendly, free environment, transparent environment, as they claim to be. That tarnish your image as a country which can conduct independent policy. Means you succumb to a foreign pressure.
America.
You can't make your own independent foreign policy. I always say Britain can only be great when they can have their independent foreign policy. If you do not have an independent policy, you have to dance to the tune of the other countries.
In other words, stop pandering to America, because this is where it all started, guys. This whole COVID, everything. It's all economic, and it began with China, with their Huwai.
Words perhaps.
And America didn't want it to happen. This is called, or China and the UK heading for a new Cold War.
Designed to alert a leader who's all about bringing back control. But the decision on Huawei isn't free from external forces. Sanctions imposed on the firm by the US are impacting on Boris Johnson's choices. Pressure from Tory politicians also a factor.
I don't believe that we should have Huawei in our critical national infrastructure, and I don't believe that we should have any high-risk vendor in our critical national infrastructure whatsoever. So whether that's a Russian or a Chinese firm, if they're high risk, we shouldn't have them somewhere where you need high trust. So that is the wider issue. Clearly there are geopolitical concerns, but there are also technological concerns as well.
Any policy change on Huawei should come before Parliament breaks up for the summer. An important moment that could leave Britain's relations with China.
And this is what this whole COVID's all about.
Deborah Haynes,
Economics with China. And there's another video I'll let you see. And here it is, the Huwai one.
The world's biggest telecommunications companies, and it is a global leader in 5G.
Let's go back to the beginning.
Huawei is one of the world's biggest telecommunications companies, and it is a global leader in 5G technology. But it is also Chinese, and therefore, in the opinion of many Western governments, it is inextricably linked to the Chinese state. Huawei has always rejected that. This is a U-turn by the British government, because in January, Boris Johnson agreed that Huawei could have a limited role on the fringes of Britain's future 5G network.
In January, Boris considered it. In January, COVID kicked off.
They would be excluded from critical infrastructure and military bases, though. That satisfied Beijing, but annoyed the UK's closest intelligence partner, the United States. Washington believes the Chinese government would use Huawei to spy on the West, but British intelligence disagreed. GCHQ was confident it could handle it. That's now changed.
I'm pleased that the government has recognised not only the feeling on the backbenchers, which we touched on before, but also the work that, such as my committee, the Defence Select Committee, which has said that this is very dangerous. The GCHQ has had to take stock of the sanctions that have been imposed by the US, and that's had an impact on whether or not Huawei can continue in the UK. Don't forget that this government had already put a 35% cap on Huawei. For me, the big decision was how long that they would remain in the UK. As I say, it's a technical as well as political decision.
Huawei has spent many years and billions of dollars developing a 5G network. America hasn't. There is no homegrown US competitor.
I'm absolutely clear that we should see the issue of Huawei in the broader strategic context of the defining strategic issue of our time, which is the struggle for dominance between a rising China and a gently declining United States. And in cyberspace, what we're beginning to see is a battle for the internet.
This is about more than just security. China's secrecy around coronavirus and the recent illegal security law for Hong Kong has hardened Britain's approach to Beijing. This would be the first real example of that in practice. Alistair Bunkle, Sky News.
Like I said, guys, I said it back. Let's see my videos where it was I said it. It was probably back in February, maybe even January, end of January. I said this was linked to the Huwai Chinese trade deals. It's a war between America and China. And China have been slowly gaining on America and even maybe passing them with certain things. But if we have a look back, months and months, let's see. Here we go here. 5 months ago, Chinese coronavirus connected to Huawei's trade. So like I said, people, this is all connected to the war between America and China and economics. It's all to do with money and crashing economies. So anyway, guys, I want to see you at the toilet tonight, 11 PM GMT. I'll see you all there. Cheers.